Good afternoon, Professor. Today as always, I'm gonna present my physics project. Um, here, Colegio Humboldt. Well, I'm Diego Vizcaino, as you should know, you must know, actually. And so here is it, once again, and I hope you like it. These are my topics. Because we've never, we've not seen like a lot of um different themes and different topics. So these ones have been my favorites so far, and the ones I believe are the best ones for me, and the easy ones, the easy ones, the ones I know the most. Okay, let's start with the SI. Here's some photos and the things. Something not related with the topic, but I mean they look great and aesthetic. So what is the ASI? The International System of Units, abbreviated SI, is a system of units of measurement used practically all over the world. It is used in the construction of the most numerous measuring instruments for both specialized and everyday consumption. These are the ones: metro, kilogram, second, ampere, Kelvin, mole, and candela. I'm gonna start with the most easy one, or well, with a meter that measures length. Um, is the distance light travels in a vacuum of one it's like 299799245 The other is used of the word meter in this science is a measuring device. For example, a water meter measures the amount of water that flows per unit of time. This is here is the image of the measuring thing of this. Of course, it's 1 meter and it measures and it's 1 meter long. I mean, you can find a longer one. This is the best thing. Then kilogram that measures well this mass. The kilogram symbol kg is the SI of unit mass. This is defined by taking the fixed number of value of Planck constant h to be 6.626 well, per time 34 when expressed in the unit 1s, which is equal to kilograms m2s 1. So I put this like the pesa. I think it's a pretty great example of it. Then the second is measures time, of course, as you know. Um, yeah, it's one. The a second is one time the one of 80 86,400 seconds in a day. Um, so this factor was divided by the first into 24 hours. Then you do the you do the thing, and this equals you. Well, and now the ampere is a unit of measures of the rate of electron flow or current in an electrical conductor. 1 ampere is current present in coulomb of electrical charge, moving past a specific point in 1 second. So pretty easy, electric current, see, then the Kelvin, the temperature, as always. This is pretty famous as the Fahrenheit, the Kelvin, and of course the normal one, no, the normal one. Then the mole, it measures the amount of substance, and it's of the substance of an elementary entity, which may be an atom, molecule, ion, or electron. Who knows? Or any other particle of a specific group of such. Then the candela. This measures light, and this is pretty interesting because it measures luminous power per unit solid angle emitted by a light source in a particular direction. So this is one of my favorites and one of the most interesting ones. Then the vectors that then well the other topic vectors, which I liked a lot. Like when we did this last class, I was a little sick, as you can remember, but these are the vectors. Okay, I'm ready. The vectors are objects in mathematics that have both magnitude, size, or length, and direction. They are often represented by arrows. As you can see, I took my presentation photos, which were pretty good, and I put the arrows in it, and it represents, as here it says, the direction. Okay, I start with a bottle, and the force of the bottle, it goes like, you know, like to the right, and that's what it is, and that's the force in it. So that's how it's represented. Then chugging, I was chugging the bottle, and when I chug, the force goes into my tongue, and that's when where I make the force, and that is a vector, you know, goes on. And pressing, this is a pretty good fellow. I was not pressing. I was just like touching it. I cannot do that to a woman. And then when I do that, and the force goes like this, and that's pretty interesting. Then slapping. In this case, I was not the one who slaps. I was the one who slapped because I won't do that never. And here, of course, the force is right into my face, and clearly, as it says, well, the the force goes like there. Pretty easy. And pushing up, my friend Robert here was taking the chair with both of his hands, and so because he was like taking it, the force goes like up, and that's how the vectors are represented. Like the force that goes up. Okay, then the images the images like are pushing. Of course, you make force to make the other person's life go like forward, and of course, then cycling. This is pretty easy, but pretty interesting actually. You make force into both of the pedals, so the the thing the wheel goes on. Okay, and so that's what the vectors are represented, like to go there. Then pressing the paddle, and this is pretty easy. You just press with your feet, and it goes like, and it goes on. Then shooting. I took an example of a Barca player. I hope you like it. And he's a pretty young player of Barca. He joined the match 20 seconds and he scored the first game he played with the official team. So this was pretty interesting. And okay, as he shoots, the ball goes into the net, so that he made fourths into the when he shoots to the ball. And then stepping, he's a better picture, but he was stepping into the other player, so it makes the force just down, and that's how it is. Okay, that was my last example, and now the conclusion. What I think about it, and in personal, what I think of the projects you do, you guys know you do that. Okay, so as always, I like doing these things. I have so much fun, really, doing this, because I know how to do them and how to like have a great note. I hope so. I need that note so I can go to Germany. So it will be pretty good for me. And yeah, then um, that I think these topics are pretty interesting and pretty useful for the future. So that's how it is. I think that was all, and thank you very much, Anselmo, Chemo, Profe, Prof, Bro, Pr, P. So thank you. I hope I have more classes with you. Because if I go in this second semester, I won't see you. Oh yeah, I think if I have the notes, the qualifications I well, not I deserve, but I have to get. I would go like in February, so we can see the whole month of January, so we can still see each other. That's pretty good. And well, now just to say goodbye, and I hope you put a great note on me, and I hope you're doing great and you're having fun. So here, see you, brother. Vamos.